Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I am Erica, or Ricky Mickey Plans, and I'm here to plan another week because the weeks keep coming, so we keep planning. This is the week of March 3rd through the 9th. I know people say this all the time. It's kind of cliche, but I cannot believe we're already in the third month of 2025. It kind of shocks me. I do want to apologize for my voice. I had been sick. I'd gotten better. I don't feel sick at all, but I can't stop clearing my throat and I'm coughing and my voice is going away. It literally went away halfway through the school day yesterday. I'm a teacher, and so halfway through the day, I just had nothing. The kids were very sweet, though. I'd whisper and they would just be so quiet and still so they could hear me. It was very sweet. Anyway, let's get down to business for planning today. This is 2 different weeks that I want to decorate with. So this is Read Across America Week, which is something that especially elementary schools pay attention to in the public school world. And it's Mardi Gras, Fat Tuesday, Ash Wednesday week. I don't do that stuff huge because I don't live near New Orleans and all. Someday I'd love to go there. That'd be so fun. Maybe not for Mardi Gras, that might be too much for me, but at least to New Orleans. But anyway, I'm kind of combining the two. That was a lot of talking. I made my own stickers to do that, and here you go. I just kind of found some free images online, made some stickers. I did books that are purple and green because Mardi Gras colors are purple and green. I made a few Mardi Gras masks to throw in there, and yeah, we'll just see how this goes. I don't know why my stickers cut all the way through this week. I know I put Kiss Cut, but I messed something up. They didn't cut all the way through, so they cut out. But when they cut out like this, it means you can lay them around where you want them and kind of see how it's going to look before you put them down. So, I mean, it's kind of a blessing in disguise. I want another set of purple books here. Let's go with this one with the lavender on it. And that's going to be kind of the basis of my beginning decoration. Sorry. Every time I need to either sniffle or clear my throat, I get a little distracted because I'm like, am I doing that while I'm talking, or is this something I can edit out so no one has to hear it? You might hear some sniffles and some clearings of throats because I don't think I can edit them all out. But this is my basic beginning. I'm going to take a second and peel these backings off because that takes a moment that you don't want to have to watch. Stick these stickers down pretty much like they are, except one thing. I feel like it needs a little sparkle. I like the classic. It needs some sparkle. I was going to use this washi last week. It's like a gold floral. I think I'm going to use it this week, and I'm going to stick it down here. I'm just going to stick it down here just to add a little something to what we're looking at. This won't fill up the bottom like I like it to. I could double it up. I think that'll look weird. We'll see. But this is going to go in there somehow because it needs a little something, something. Yeah, okay. That's what I'm going to do next. Right, that is kind of the basis of what I'm doing. I like to do like some big decorating at the beginning of my session. Then I do functionality, and then I follow it up with like filler decoration. So this is my big decoration, if you will. I just cut the page a little bit. That's all right. And I'll get these edges cut. I probably won't cut everything. Yeah, I will. It'll just take a second. While I'm doing this, I thought today, I always kind of wonder when I watch people's planner videos what their actual space looks like. Partly because I think I'm just a secret voyeur, I guess. I don't know. But partly because, you get inspiration on what I could do with my space to make it work better. So I took a picture, and I'll put it up there for you, of what my space looks like before I hit record on the computer or on the camera and the computer, um, to make these videos. It's crazy what a mess it is. I try to make it look all neat and tidy here on, on screen, but in reality, it is a total mess everywhere else here. So I'm kind of liking that. I'm glad I added the gold in there. I think that looks nice. And yeah, so let's get down to functionality. Few things are going on this week that are kind of big that I need to put in here. The first one is my daughter has a surgeon consult on Monday, and she wants me to go with her. And so I have to have a sub day at school. So I'm going to use a box. I have not been reaching for boxes here of late, but I happen to know I have some boxes here in this book in these colors, so I'm going to go for boxes. The question is do I want to go for this green or this lavender? Green, lavender. I think green's my favorite color, so I'm going to choose green. Lavender would have worked perfectly too. So yeah, this is kind of a big deal, and bigger deals get bigger emphasis in the planner, which means they get boxes. So this is both a substitute day for me. I'll have to write that in here, and my daughter's surgery consult appointment. Sorry, distraction. I get distracted when I have to clear my throat. Okay, I will probably put some sort of a little mask or something with that just to make it look cute, but I'm going to get to that later. I'm going to get to some more functionality first. So first thing about function, you should know about how I plan. I plan with Post-its for reoccurring events, and I also plan with icons for reoccurring events or often occurring events. So the two combined is my functionality. So my first Post-it you see down there is trash night. So I will take a trash night sticker, or just a trash can sticker, sorry. And I will put that here, kind of floating right there. Boop, boop, boop. And for us, trash night also means shot night because we have a family member who has to take a shot once a week. And so we just put that right there to remember to take the shot. So then this Post-it can move to next week. And the next week, I barely have to think because it's right there. Next, this says church choir, but there is no church choir this week because, as I alluded to earlier, this is Ash Wednesday for those who celebrate it. And so I did make a cute little sticker for Ash Wednesday. We are Baptist, and Baptists don't typically do the ash thing, but our church does because our church isn't typical. And so we do like an Ash Wednesday thing with the ashes. And next Post-it is game night. My husband will have that. I have an icon for that though, but since this icon comes next, I'm going to do it next. These are little televisions because my daughter works for the local PBS station, and so I will put little televisions to mark her work schedule. If you've been here before, you know my children are both adults, so I don't need to keep track of their stuff, but I like to know when they're going to be home, when they're not, just at least for like dinners purposes and stuff like that. And so this one is my son has a community soccer league he plays in, so I'll put that there. And then we get to this Post-it. I will put a little sticker, a little icon sticker here for my husband's game night that he plays online on Thursdays most of the time. And I'll put this down here because I like to plan sort of in order of the day, and this will be the last thing that happens. It's also why trash and shot are down here. It's the last thing we do before bed. And then this Post-it will go to next week, which is laying over on the side. This game night I don't think is happening this week, so I will take that Post-it and just move it. Church is happening, but I don't have an icon, so I'm going to wait a minute on that. No vet appointments this week. Nobody's flying anywhere this week. No crazy early mornings this week. No concerts. I'm not going to count that as a concert. I do have to use these, and these will come in a second. Maybe I should just jump to these since I have them. These are rehearsal stickers for the high school musical that my husband and I direct together. He directs, I manage. And so this is the icon, the logo for Catch Me If You Can. That's the musical we're doing. And so for our rehearsals, I'm going to put these little things on there so that I can then mark the rehearsal time. And I'm putting them here because they're right after school. And this week we're practicing 3 days. And so I'll put these here. And I'm keeping them in about the same spot just because visually that makes sense. They're the same thing. They're the same time. I don't want to shift it around if I don't have to. Sometimes you have to, but I don't want to if I don't have to. What else is happening this week? Dentist appointments. Do I want a box for that? It's kind of a different thing that doesn't happen every day, I think. Or is highlighter enough? I think I'll do highlighter. Let me get my highlighters. All right, I have my highlighters, but before I do them, I do want to skip ahead to something else. This week are some dress up days. We have a lot of dress up days at our school. It's kind of crazy. It is dress up day for two different things. One is it's sectional week for boys basketball, and two, like I said, Read Across America, which means we get to dress up. And I'm going to mark those in the morning because that's when you get dressed. And I'm going to mark them with dots. These are from Heather Kell. I don't usually use these dots. She uses these for like checklists, but I don't enjoy writing on stickers myself. I don't know. I'm doing this the complicated way. Give me a second here. I was trying to keep both pages open, and there's no need to do that. Anyway, I just don't like writing on stickers. These are perfectly good stickers to write on. There's nothing wrong with them. I don't like to write on stickers. So I don't use them for checkoffs, but I do use them to mark things. So since I can do either dress up day, because the middle school, I work at the middle school and the elementary, the middle school is going to dress up to support the high school basketball team. And the elementary school is going to dress up for Read Across America week. Since I have both, I have to put them both in so that I can remember what to wear in the mornings. And so I'm going to mark both. Now, I could dress up for either one, and it is totally fine. But I need to be able to look and go, because I'll forget what day is what. There are also dress up days on Monday, but I won't be going to work. Like I said, it's a substitute day for me. So I'm not going to mark them in, which is a little sad because that is a pajama day at the high school, and I live for pajama days. But anyway, that's okay. All right, so those will be my dress up days. I've got those in. Now I can go back to the highlighters we talked about. When I didn't mark church before, it was because I was waiting for highlighter. So I will move this post-it to next week, and then I will mark church. I usually put at least 2 lines of text for church, just because I never know what else might come up, some sort of meeting, some sort of lunch or something like that. And then I told you my husband and I have dentist appointments. Now that I use that, I'm a little worried about this highlighter. I think this highlighter might be too mint or too not minty enough. Is that going to clash? You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Sorry, overthinking. Overthinking. All right, so here I'm going to put my husband and I's dentist appointments. I think our names, dentist, and time. I think 2 lines of text is sufficient for that. While I've got the highlighters out, I'll go ahead and highlight these other things. So I like to add highlighter to these icons just so I can write the information about them. And I like to just kind of shift my colors around so that it doesn't get too boring to look at. Because we are decorative planning, are we not? Yeah, I'll just go ahead and use purple here because it matches that little cross thing. Yeah, I think 2 lines of text will work for that. And then I will add some highlighter for these rehearsals here. These I think I can get away with just 1 line of text. And then I also have rehearsals for my own mini musical that I'm running for, oh no, this is why we have planners. I have to move that dentist appointment. Because I have a rehearsal that day. Oh, I hate moving dentist appointments. It takes forever, but I have to. Yep. Okay. that will go on my to-do list, is changing that, which means we could probably have a catch me if you can rehearsal. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that in because I know we're going to end up adding it because I'm going to have to cancel the dentist appointment. So we're going to take advantage and do it. Oh, goodness. I hate that. All right. Add some highlighters. See, this is why we have planners, though, because otherwise we have conflicts that we don't predict. And now I know that's coming, right? Oh, that bugs me. I'm going to be a little extra now and cover that up. This is not anything one needs to do. This is just something I want to do because, like I said, I want those colors to alternate. So for my rehearsal, I'm going to mark it in purple. And so I just want to cover up that green. I know, this is totally extra. Like, the fact that green's next to green is not a big deal. Like, this does not need to be done. However, if you think about it, isn't all decorative planning kind of extra? I mean, really. So this is just a little extra sticker paper that was kind of left on the borders one time when I made stickers, and I just keep that little extra bit so I can do like that. So now I can mark my rehearsals. Yep, I can't believe that I have to change that dentist appointment. The thing about dentist appointments, at least for me, I don't know how your dentist does it, but we have to, like, when I go in for one appointment, they have a schedule for the next one, which is 6 months out. And I mean, I'm pretty organized with my calendar, right? Like, this is my thing. I love planning, but I don't know my schedule. I didn't know about these two rehearsals, or at least this rehearsal, 6 months ago. And so, yeah, dentist appointments are hard to schedule. They're just hard to schedule. So there you go. There's real life. There's an issue that I have to take care of now. I do need to mark a reoccurring, I should make a post-it for it, appointment that my daughter has Thursday evening. Oh, and one more thing that is pretty big is daylight savings time. I've got an old book here, the Red Seasonal book, and they have this sticker here that says daylight savings time begins, and it's gold, and it'll go with that little gold washi I put in. I like to put it on Saturday night instead of on Sunday morning because that's when you change the clock. So this is daylight savings time begins. I won't change the clocks because phones do it for you. But I do have a few clocks in my house that'll need to be changed though, because they're not like hooked up to the internet kind of clocks. One more thing I do need to mark in, the reason we don't have musical rehearsal on Wednesday is because my husband has a faculty meeting on Wednesday. So I'll mark that. And pretty much that is most of my functional stuff. So now I can play around with some more decorative stuff. This is where it gets more fun. So I did make a quote sticker that kind of matched my purple and green stuff. And it says, "Something magical can happen when you read a book." I was making this sticker and my smarty pants son came in. He said, "So what book you reading, Mom?" He happens to know that I've been reading the same book for a while because I do what I hate. And when I sit down for extra time, spare time, instead of reading a book, I scroll on my phone. I hate it, but I do it. And he called me out. So I'm like, you know what? Because it's Read Across America Week and all, I am going to be better and read. So I will be reading more this week. Then I put a box here. I'm going to lift the very tippity tip of these leaves because I want them to go over it just a little bit, just to add some interest. Did I get that? No. And I'm going to put this here. Oh, goodness. Okay. I can't get the right angle here. I want it to be centered with this, but come down with the leaves a little bit. Aligned with this, not centered with this. Aligned with the quote sticker. There you go. That was a lot of work for those little leaves to peek over. I'm not sure it was worth it. And then I like to put a label sticker on that, or a title sticker, whatever you want to call it. And I'm probably going to struggle with this again. You already watched me struggle once. So this is where I will write steps. And these stickers I made on my my cutting machine before I started planning. That cut really funky though. Do you see that? I don't know why I did that. But I made those because I knew they'd match. So no big deal though. But you don't have to do that. You could do something else. The next thing I will do is add some dots to that box. I have 2 dot markers, Zig Clean Color dot markers. I'm going to use the purple, and these just make dots. So I'll make 7 dots: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and that is where I can write my steps in. The other thing I'll do with these dot markers is these will get, no, that's not a dot marker. With these dot markers is these I'll carry around with me, and things that change and come up this week. I will mark with, like, let's say we add something Saturday. I'll add a dot right there and then right next to it. So I won't have the highlighters with me. I'll have the dots. The highlighters are kind of things I already know about, whereas the dots are the things that come up through the week, because that happens, right? That happens. All right. This seems to be, because my weeks, most of our weeks are kind of predictable. I generally have some emptiness here, so I'm going to fill it a little bit. I think normally I've been doing it here, but I think I'm going to do it up here at the top this time. I'm going to try to do a torn edge here and then just come out like this. Give myself a little, I don't know, landing zone, I guess, for another set of books. I don't want the books to just look like they're floating in air, so I want to have a little landing zone for them. That's huge. Maybe that'll go down here. Yeah, I think I'll add that in. So I could use this purple. Got this green guy. Purple. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Green. Yeah. Purple? Green. I don't know. I'm just going to go green. I don't think it matters. I think they're both equally equal. Equally equal. That was great. That was great, Erica. All right. Put that there. That's cuteness, right? Oh, yeah. I was going to put this one on. This is a big one. I kind of forgot he was in there. I like this one, though. Which means I might need to move that up a tad just to have some more space to write. But not very much, just a little bit. Okay, what else? What else? What else? Remember I said there were no bright early mornings? There will be a bright early morning. This will be a bright early morning because that appointment is super early. So I am going to put cute little coffee stickers because my daughter is a coffee lover. This is out of the Journaling Doodles book. My daughter is a big coffee lover, and it is an early morning. Her appointment is over an hour away, and so yeah. Actually, these coffee mugs are huge. I won't be able to write very much if I do that. So maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. Yeah, that was just going to take up too much space. I wouldn't have space to write both sub-day and the information about the appointment. So sometimes you gotta, the decorating takes second place. You gotta have the functionality, right? I could put one of these though. That would be cute. There is cat hair everywhere. Everywhere. So I think I'm gonna put this cute little guy. Cute little mask. Just to make the purple and green make sense. I'm gonna put a little Mardi Gras in here. If you have been to New Orleans, live in New Orleans, drop me a note. Let me know what I am missing so that maybe I'll be inspired to make that trip happen sometime because I really do want to go sometime. I love jazz. My husband and I, like I said, are both musicians, and I love jazz. He loves jazz, so need to go sometime. I have some more masks and I have some more books. So the question is, do I put more masks and more books? I feel like I should put at least one more mask. That one just will look all sad and lonely if I don't. Before I do that, I think I'm going to add in some strip stickers. Pressed Florals has these strip stickers in the 2 colors I'm using. And I saw this one down here. It says coffee and then the world, which I love the quote, but I don't really want to stretch that over that, I don't think. So I think I'm just going to cut off the word coffee and make it like a little footer. for my box up there. Like so. Because like I said, my daughter loves coffee and it is an early morning, so we will probably be going to either D&D or not D&D, Dunkin' Donuts, DD, or Starbucks that morning, one or the other. D&D is this, DD is this. That's pretty funny. And then green, do any of these that I want to. Let's do make the day count. I think I'll put that over here on one of these empty times. Let's do that for Saturday. Saturday and Sunday. I'm feeling it here. Is it perfect? No, but I'm feeling it. I don't love it that it's so close to that, but I do think this is the right spot for it. So make the day count. I like to have 3 of something, and I only have 2 strip stickers, so maybe I need one more. Or maybe I'm overthinking it. I'm not sure. All right, for now, I'm just going to do the 2. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. If there is more to this, I will pop back on, or I will just, you'll see it in the thumbnail. But besides that, I think I'm pretty much finished. So thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please, 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 please give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out. And if you are inspired by it even more, give me a subscribe. It costs you nothing, but it helps my channel, and it lets you know when my videos come out a little earlier than the rest of the folks. So I would love that. But besides that, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great week celebrating however you're celebrating, reading, Mardi Gras, Ash Wednesday, however you're celebrating. I hope you have a great one. And yeah, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy planning. Bye-bye. Hold the phone. I'm not finished. How did you guys let me sign off? I'm not finished. I just used my last to-do list from Tool. I'm not finished. I have to do my to-do lists. Can't believe you guys let me sign off like that. Yeah, I have to do my to-do list. So these, I can't grab my sticker. I don't like to put my to-do list in my actual planner. I like my planner to be for plans and my to-do list to be separate. However, I don't want to have to turn the page. I don't want to have to keep a separate planner. I don't want to have a separate piece of paper. I want to have everything in one spot. So how do I solve that conundrum? I use these inserts. Now these are from Tool. I next week will start using some from Levenger. You can also get them from Happy Planner. You could also make your own. You could just take notebook paper from like that's punched if you don't have a punch and just cut it in half. It's totally fine. But I like to do these because I can stick them within the week and then have my to-do list with me right there. I can also, because of how easy it is to pull things off the discs, I have the freedom of taking things off the discs. I can leave one of them, I can leave them somewhere. I can put them somewhere else in the planner if I want. You will see I'm going to make one for home and one for work. And so I could, if I want, leave the work one at work, leave the home one at home, and do it whichever way I want. So these are the stickers that I use for those. I made these. They're nothing fancy. You could just handwrite in your labels too, but since I like to make stickers, I made stickers. So this will be my at-home to-do list, and this will be my at-work to-do list. And then while I have this sticker out, this sticker sheet, I need to put in my steps label as well. So, and that's, that made use of my extra stickers, and now that is all the stickers. All the stickers. So there we go. Now I'm finished. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.